I don't like to throw away anything that has any flavor in it. So today, I'm gonna start off a soup by making a stock out of my rotisserie chicken bones. A tortellini soup with fresh spinach. It's like 5 ingredients. You're not gonna believe how easy it is. Put your bones in your pot and then cover with 8 cups of cold water. Bring it to a boil and simmer it until it's really nice and flavorful. That can be as little time as 30 minutes, as long as an hour. Depends on how much time you have. You just want to make sure that once it comes to a boil, you don't continue boiling it really aggressively. You turn it down to a simmer, otherwise it'll get, like kind of cloudy and not so delicious. So just keep an eye on that. You want to skim the fat, especially with these rotisserie chickens. If there's little pieces of skin left on, it's going to cause a lot of fat to come to the surface. So make sure that you skim it if you want this to be a really healthy meal, and I know you do. I'm going to strain this. I need 8 cups of broth. I'm just going to remove the carcass before I pour the stock through, because I find that if you pour the stock through with the carcass in it, everything splashes up in your face. So carefully strain it. This is a fine sieve. There's a little bit more than 8 cups, so you can save it. Yeah, just get rid of those bones. Okay, so add this back in. All right. While that's coming to a boil, you can get the finishing ingredients ready for your soup. You need a lemon, wedges, tastes great with the peas and the spinach. You're gonna squeeze these into the soup to add a little burst of freshness at the end, and then grate a little bit of Parmesan. This is going to go into the soup too. Nothing adds flavor more than Parmesan. Add your tortellini. The recipe calls for a pound. This is 20 ounces, so I'm gonna save some of this for later in the week. And then you cook it about 2 minutes less than the package calls for, and then you're gonna add the finishing touches, which are the peas and spinach, baby spinach. Just needs to come back to a boil and then cook for a minute or 2. Season it. You may not need tons and tons of seasoning if the bones of your bird were kind of salty. This didn't taste too salty. Add a cup of peas. These were frozen, defrosted, but only slightly. They're still kind of frozen. 3 ounces of baby spinach. Not only is spinach really good for you, but you really don't need to do any prep with baby spinach. At this point, you could probably even turn it off. The liquid's hot enough, because the other thing you don't want is overcooked spinach, right? How fast was that? So fast, you blinked and it was done, right? Add a little cheese, little lemon squeeze, freshness, brightness, richness, saltiness, tortellini-ness. The best 10 minutes I ever spent.